Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 7th episode of Ground Punchers Pub League. Today I am not alone. I have a co-caster. This is Enasael, also known as Enasael, also known as BreadCat. Please welcome him.
Co-caster is a really big word to say. I wouldn't say I'm even caster.
Caster, well, you're here, aren't you?
Well, I got paid to be here.
You got paid, okay. So, this match is Sosnya Gaming, or Sosnya Gaming, with a picture. And
there's a Seal-Mustache.
Yeah! And we're already...
I don't even like you. I'm just here for the money.
Yes, I know. It's very interesting. Okay, so we're already pretty far into the picks and bans. Well, not really, but let's get started. So, the bans are Tinker and Faceless Void from Sosnya, and Death Prophet and Razor from Mustache.
We also have Shadow Pick from the team Seal-Mustache and Skyrough Mage and Clockwork for the Sosnya Gaming. I think they're going. The Sosnya Gaming are going for the wombo combo, in my opinion.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's, and maybe the Seal-Mustache, let's just call him Radiant Dire, shall we? Are going for a bit of a push strat, picking up that Shadow Shaman that has a lot of push ability once he hits level 6 with Serpent Wards.
I hate Shadow Shaman.
I love him.
Whenever I play against him, it's like I'm playing against godlike Shadow Shamans. When I play as Shadow Shaman, I cannot do anything.
Like anything in Dota 2, though.
So reserve time for the Radiant pick. They're thinking. What should they do?
They're taking their time.
Clockwork and Skyrough Mage is a really dangerous combo. Even if they are not going for the wombo combo, that alone is really dangerous.
It definitely is a really strong two, maybe even supports if Clockwork just end up going for that, or if he goes offlane, that is another possibility.
Oh my, it's a Troll Warlord, my favorite carry.
Indeed. Doesn't match up well, especially in any special way with the Shadow Shaman, though. We don't normally see Troll Warlord getting picked up, and I don't see any way that he could combo with the Shadow Shaman, though he's a really early carry that can do a lot of pushing from just the 20-minute mark, maybe in 15-minute mark. So maybe they're just going for the early to mid game.
I'm actually expecting something from the Radiant to pick. How to explain that? To work well with the Troll Warlord's ultimate, since it's global.
Yeah, that could actually be something interesting. And this is where actually Sosnya, or the Dire, Faceless Void ban gets really good, because a Troll Warlord with a Faceless Void is really dangerous. Since Faceless Void, he only just needs to get a lot of level of Spash, and a Troll Warlord needs to get his ult, and suddenly someone's dead.
Speaking of bans, we got Doom, Centaur Warrunner, and the Venomancer ban coming as well.
Some rather standard bans. Venomancer a bit odd, but I suppose they just want to get rid of their second support, unless that Clockwork, of course, is going support. We don't quite know yet.
10 seconds remaining.
Of course, Doom gets banned out since they look to be afraid of the Doom ability, and that's understandable when going up with the Troll Warlord, because if Doom manages to get the Doom on Troll Warlord or Shadow Shaman, even for that matter, that's going to be a huge loss for the fight.
No global ultimate, no attack speed from the passive for the Troll Warlord. Rubik ban, and I hate Sosnya Gaming now.
Rubik is indeed.
I'm voting for the Seal-Mustache now. How dare they ban Rubik?
You love Rubik too much, don't you?
I love Rubik. I mean, I love Rubik as much as I love Morphling.
But you're shit at him. Anyway.
You should just edit now the picture from the Dota buff.
I should.
my quote winning streak with Morphling.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. But the Rubik ban, as much as you hate it, it's actually pretty smart. There's some pretty good spells so far to steal from Rubik. Arcana Bolt or Arcane Bolt from Skyroth. Just stealing from Skyroth in general is really good. And an Ancient Apparition pickup. Even better steals that aren't possible anymore.
So far, this is going for the wombo combo.
It definitely looks like it. If they pick up some Black Hole right now, I wouldn't be surprised.
I like now that they banned the Venomancer, because Venomancer and Ancient Apparition is kinda dangerous to deal with.
It indeed is.
But the one thing I don't like about the Sosnya Gaming is that they have a really squishy picks with the Skyrough Mage and Apparition.
Yeah, those are some really squishy supports. Also, this Ancient Apparition pick also did reveal that Clockwork is either going mid or offlane. Offlane, most likely offlane.
We also have a nice pick from the Seal-Mustache on the Lone Druid.
Very interesting. They already have the Troll Warlord, so it doesn't look...
Does the Troll Warlord ultimate affect Bear?
10 seconds
It might do. I believe it does, yes. That is actually pretty good.
5 seconds.
So the Enrage Lone Druid with the Bear,
Yeah.
increased chance to ensnare,
That-
whatever
that-
it's called.
Yep, that could actually hurt a lot if it does affect the bear. We'll see later on in this game, of course. But I find this Lone Druid pickup very interesting because they already had the Troll Warlord. And now one of those, like both of them can't go in the safe lane anymore. One of them are going to go mid, or this is going to be an off-lane Lone Druid. The good old Admiral Bulldog pickup.
I have no idea what you just said. Also, the Dire team is running out of reserve time.
Yeah, they have 15 seconds to get their first pick.
They're really thinking about it.
Seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
A puck, very interesting. This is going to go mid, but we don't know up against yet. Or up against what quite yet. It might...
Squishy, tanky, squishy, squishy.
Yeah.
I don't like about that. I don't like this about Sosnya Gaming.
No,
Puck is difficult to kill, but in the end he is squishy.
he is squishy if you manage to lock him down, but if it's a good puck player, it's going to be really, really hard to kill. And here's the off lane,
Dire team
or maybe even support from the Radiant. This could be the support Undying, of course.
The Radiant team has a really, how to explain that, durable team.
They do indeed, with Troll Warlord, Lone Druid and Undying. Really the only easy to kill hero on the Radiant is Shadow Shaman so far.
seconds remaining.
And I think they can outlast them for the fights so far from the draft.
Radiant team banned.
Disruptor ban.
Yep, waiting for the 5th ban from the Radiant. Let's see. What would you hope for Sosnya Gaming to pick up right about now, or the
Dire
Radiant?
team pick.
Something more tanky.
All right.
Well,
And Wraith King. Well, we got our
The-
picks there.
the Radiant team is a really nice, durable team. The Vampiric
Yeah.
Aura, the healing from Undying, Lone Druid being tanky and all with his bear. Sure, Warlord probably will get lifesteal as well, and with his attack speed, he'll have insane
And
lifesteal.
even with the Vampiric Aura, he doesn't need to get it. But what I am
Exactly.
worried about right now is that Undying, Wraith King, and Troll Warlord are all melee heroes, and Lone Druid when he goes into melee form as well. So
That's actually a fair point.
whereas Sonya or Dire have a lot of kite ability with puck, survivability, slows from range and impression, Skywrath, Mage, Clockwork Cogs, and such.
So, will utility win or the tankiness?
Yes. I do really like the Gyrocopter pickup, another one that just combos with the AoE spells that they got so far. Combos really, or goes really well with Dream Coil, that I think they're focusing a lot around. A really good 5-man Dream Coil or something like that, followed up by Call Down and a big Ancient Apparition ult, is what they're looking for in these team fights. And Gyrocopter, he gives them the late game. He doesn't necessarily win them, but the Gyrocopter gives them the chance in the late game if they do manage to get there. Whereas before they didn't really have much late game ability, especially not compared up against a Lone Druid, Troll Warlord, and now also Wraith King.
Sosnya Gaming has amazing bonus.
But
Just random woman.
random woman. But to introduce the teams on the Radiant side, we have a aggressive tri-lane top with Wraith King, Undying support, and a Shadow Shaman. Mid lane looks to be the Troll Warlord, and solo bot is the Lone Druid. Very interesting. I really like how they did this actually.
Actually, Troll Warlord can be a nice mid hero since he can switch to melee and range whenever he pleases.
And Lone Druid can easily sustain himself or easily outlane a Clockwork on the bot lane.
Technically, he's not solo. Technically, he has his bear.
That doesn't count as a hero though. On the Dire side, we have a solo offlane Clockwork, a Gyrocopter, Ancient Apparition, and Skywrath Mage top and Puck mid.
There was a ward placed by the Clockwork. Does that block the cam? I think that does block the cam.
I think it's too far away. I think he's suspecting a tri-lane right now. They're going to be up for a surprise. Top lane is definitely where all the action's going to be with these two tri-lanes up against each other.
Clean.
Oh yeah. Let's see, what abilities have they leveled up? They have not leveled up anything important. The homing missile has been leveled up by the gyrocopter, and obviously the illusory orb by the puck.
Yes.
And there's illusion or what?
Illusion.
That's not Minecraft. That's not Minecraft. Illusion rune has been spotted on the top lane.
Now, I really like what
We have
I really want to talk about the spot lane, even though it's not the most action-packed one. I think the lone druid has
it's been blocked. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the camp's been blocked.
the camp has been blocked. The camp, indeed. So that is my mistake. But bot lane, I definitely want to say that lone druid is one that wins most solo matchups, and putting him up against solo offlane Clockwork was a really smart move. And looking at their tri lane, I think they can easily win this tri lane, since an ancient apparition isn't the best laner, isn't it like best lane support, and really right now the only stun they have is homing missile and of course arcane bolt slow from Scarlet. So there's not really much CC on SG's
Oh,
team.
there's
but
some action coming on the top
yes,
lane.
there's a Wraith
Sorry to
Fire
interrupt
Blast.
you.
It is completely fine. There's a follow-up Shackle. He goes down to the creeps. And Dying slows him
Is
down.
this going to be double
This
kill?
might just be a double kill. They're going in for Gyrocopter. They have a lot of creeps tanking the tower, and Undying, he gets a double kill. They can also go for the Ancient Apparition. They turn around Wraith Fire Blast and a kill for the Wraith King as well. So all that CC up against no CC was what I was talking about, and it shows up here where we see that there was really not much the Dire could do to defeat this Radiant tri-lane, even when under the tower.
Like I was worried. Squishy, squishy, squishy.
Indeed.
In the one lane versus tanky,
Yes.
squishy.
Gyrocopter does of course go away from being squishy once he gets his farm, but looking
Oh yeah,
at
but
this
in the
lane,
early game it's just...
yes, and looking at this lane, it
Wonderful.
doesn't look like he's gonna get with the farm he's looking for. Also mid, we apparently almost missed 2 kills. Well, at least one. Troll Warlord almost killing Puck, and the same for the Puck, almost killing Troll Warlord. They're healing up now, and they return back to farming. We see that if we look at the last hit so far, we see that Puck is actually leading the last hit chart right now. One last hit up against Troll Warlord and 2 deny, so it's not the biggest lead. There's no real huge lead in any of the lanes, even not at bot. We only see that he's 2 last hits ahead, but also he is 3 denies ahead, giving him...
I like to mention that if you go to the net
advantage.
worth, you'll see the pack being on the top, because he's the mid laner and whatnot. Charlotte being slightly behind, but look at the Brave King and the Undying.
Yes.
They have a lot of gold on them right now with that triple kill.
Even like Undying getting a double kill, he's still... Oh, they're going in on the Gyrocopter. There's a Wraith Fire Blast, followed up by Shackle. There's a Tombstone, and that's the kill on the Gyrocopter. Nothing that they can really do about
And
that.
Hex for us final bitch slap.
Yep. But even only now, this Undying actually races. He gets the kill, and only now he's above the Puck. So Puck is going to be the saving grace. They're trying to go on Scarlet, and they just dive the tower. They don't really care. There's not much to do right now. Ancient Apparition slows himself. There's not much more to stop him though. But as I was saying, like this Undying only, and the 3rd kill managed to get more farm than the Puck. So maybe this Puck will be the saving grace. Problem is though that at bot lane we see that Lone Druid's actually sitting at 1600 net worth, up against a Clockwork with 1000 net worth, and there's a kill onto the Clockwork. Solo kill from Lone Druid.
The bear died.
The bear died though, but he will be resummoned.
We need a second of silence. I'm sorry, Saxum, but the bear just died.
There's action top though. They're getting a kill on the Scarlet Mage. There's a Tombstone drop. Looks like they'll be going in for the Gyrocopter. He's getting blocked by all the creeps. There's a stun in. Undying is on a dominating streak. 4 minutes into the game, and it's looking 8-0. I don't want to look at the gold graph, but I'm gonna do it. And
Damn. Oh my god.
it's like 4,000 advantage.
They are about 2,000. Even right now, it just updated. Above 2,000 experience ahead.
Yes, this
Over the enemy team, they have 8 kills. 8-0.
everyone on the Radiant side are on the top of the net worth chart except for the Shadow Shaman. saving Grace Puck isn't going to be enough in this game. I think the only chance back in this game that the Dire have is taking really good fights with their
They
combo.
deserve it for banning Rubik.
But even if they manage to get amazing combos off with all their Scarth to Suicide in tier 2, okay. Even if they get an amazing combo off, I don't think it'll be enough, because as we talk about in the draft, the Radiant have a really durable team.
But the Wombo combo team might actually bring it back in the end.
They might. They have a chance still. The game isn't quite lost yet. They also have a really good gank ability, as we talked about in the start of the draft, even with the Clockwork and Scarth Mage, where they can pick off some of those heroes as long as they manage to get their levels. Like a Lone Druid won't be too hard to pick off.
Speaking of Lone Druid, he's going on the Clockwork, and the pack is right behind him.
The Lone Druid doesn't realize this. He's diving tier 2. He gets the kill on the Clockwork. His bear does go down though, and it's up back in 20 seconds. But will Lone Druid get out of this? He's taking tier 2 and a Puck. Looks like Puck will get the kill, and yes indeed. So a Clockwork, Lone Druid. At the point of this game that we're in right now, I'd say that's a very good trade for the Puck.
It's a really good thing, because now he's on the top 4 of the net worth.
Yes, finally got back up there.
He's literally need to carry his team at that point. Skyroth Mage is taking the mid lane farm for himself. They are too aggressive on the top lane, so it doesn't really matter if he's there or not.
That's a really smart play from the Scarlet Mage, because you need that solo XP to get level 6. That's going to be what they're going to use to nuke down the Radiant team. And also that he can't do much top, so he's just going to sit mid, and Puck is going to start roaming with Dream Coral and the nukes that she does carry around with the Silencer.
4-man top lane chasing Puck.
Wraith King going on Puck. She can of course face if he throws to Wraith Fire Blast, so she's not too much in the danger. Or I should probably call the Puck.
Oh, the Troll Warlord with the invisibility.
Oh, they're going in on Gyrocopter. He gets nuked down really quickly, although Puck comes in, takes down one, almost takes down Wraith King as well. He's level 6 though and has mana. There's a phase shift. Will she get out? No. The Wraith Fire Blast takes her down, and that was really nice play from Puck. Took them all really low on health and got 4 of them in her Dream Coral. Managed to take down, what was that, the Shadow Shaman, but still it wasn't quite enough. The Ancient Apparition didn't have level 6 yet. Scarth wasn't there with level 6 either, so they couldn't do anything about it, but that was really well played. Ancient Apparition managed to take out Undying.
I think it was actually...
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
I never disappeared.
Oh, okay, just...
I think it was Clockwork that got the kill, not Ancient Apparition.
Was it Clockwork?
I think so. Clockwork just ended someone's killing spree, and then he got murdered by the
yes, indeed
Lone Druid.
Oh, Puck goes in on Lone Druid. Lone Druid managed to take down the Scarroth Mage. He does transform into melee, hoping for some sort of route on this Puck. There's Silence, and Clockwork takes the kill. He did try to push it to one. Easy. The flame is
the
real.
Gyrocopter has died again.
Gyrocopter, damn, the action's everywhere, and the killing is happening, and the death is happening for the Dire.
Seriously, the Radiant top lane is the MVP of this game.
Yeah.
All of them. They have really nice synergy. Brave King stun into the Shadow Shaman snare, and then Hex at the very end.
From Gyrocopter, I don't think this is a private game though, so the game isn't quite gonna end yet.
Can they come back? Do you think they can come back?
I think even though they do call GG, I think they're gonna try and keep defending. There's no point in not. It's no fun at least. But coming back is gonna be really hard. If you look at the net worth chart, we see that they are almost 8,000 gold behind by now and 5,000 EXP behind. So it's gonna be really hard. Troll Warlord, he's gonna dive this tier 2 to get to the Gyrocopter. There's a lot of heroes there. He will.
No, he decided not to dive. Decided to play it safe.
They all ran into the Dire jungles. Now they're just gonna farm up their opponent's jungle taking up the stack, the big camp stack that was saved up for the gyrocopter.
Regeneration has been activated by the Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition just checking out the secret shop for the mana boots.
And it looks like that Radiant are looking to pressure this tier 1 mid now, which is really smart. They're going for the objective gaming, and they pick off a Scarlet Mage in the backlines. Ancient Apparition is 6 now, as you see, and Lone Druid takes down bot tower as well. Now
the Dire team is too squishy.
Yeah, they're hit.
But it might turn around.
They're here to defend though. Ancient Apparition has level 6. It's all cooldown. There's a hook and it gets the Wraith King. He still has his ultimate though, and Clockwork just gets nuked down. There's nothing they can do. There's a Dream Call on 2 heroes only, unfortunately. Clockwork, he still lives. Serpent Wards have been used. Gyrocopter not quite doing enough damage. Troll Warlord manages to die. The Gyrocopter goes down. Shadow Shaman, he's dead to the Scarlet Mage. Really nice fight there.
It might be a comeback. Who knows?
So the fight, that fight was amazingly executed by the Dire, I must say. This Wraith King, well, his ultimate was actually on cooldowns. That was, so he had to back off there, and I suppose the Dire just worked on that, knew they could go and fight, and that's what they did. Even without the Ancient Apparition ult in that fight, they turned out with a 2-for-1 trade.
The only thing that can save the Dire team is the team fight potential.
I completely agree, and
now they just proved that they can actually do it.
Yes, and if the Radiant realized that their team fight is their only way of coming back into the game, then they could really just try and split push. But as we see, that Lone Druid just roots up Scarlet and gets a solo kill bot, and that, well, Lone Druid has a level 4 bear. He has a lot of pushability now. He kills towers extremely quickly, and they really can just split push in this game. They have Serpent Wards, they have Lone Druid.
Clockwork Hook has been interrupted by
ult going mid. They'll be taking down that tier 1 tower. Oh, the Scarlet Mage ult, not quite enough to take down Troll Warlord though. ult, no, the mech comes in from the Shadow Shaman. That's actually from them dying, my mistake.
And the bottle.
And
to heal up Troll Warlord completely.
And it looks like they're ready to fight mid now. Wraith King doesn't quite have his ult up yet in 20 seconds, so he could just rotate towards mid and they could start pressuring the tier 2.
Like I mentioned earlier, Clockwork's ultimate has been also blocked earlier when they were chasing the Lone Druid by the Radiant creep, so it's still on the cooldown as well.
There's a smoke from the Dire now. They're trying to wrap around and get the Radiant from behind. They're running in though. It looks like they'll catch them from side instead. They're going on Troll Warlord. This looks like it'll be a successful gank. The AA ult has been used and he'll be going down. Maybe they can pick up this Undying as well. There's a lot of slows. There's a DD sitting there. They won't do anything about it though. The might save him, but the Clockwork's there, ready to pick up the kill. Clockwork Hook will be available in 1 second, and looks like he'll be using it. And no, he won't. He'll just run up, and he'll try and hit him. But Undying, amazingly sustainable, but the homing missile will take him down in the end. Meanwhile, Ancient Apparition and Scarlet Mage getting really low on health.
That was a nice zap coming from the Shadow Shaman.
Both gets picked up by Shadow Shaman. Needs a shock, and he might even kill Clockwork now. He still has Serpent Wards that you could use, and he'll try to trap him. He won't succeed though. Wraith King, he's right there. He'll pick up the Clockwork instead, and although Serpent Wards were wasted a bit, he still got the kill on the Clockwork, and now Gyrocopter's
blinked
dead.
and stun from the Wraith King.
So
that was a really good fight.
That was really nicely played by the Undying. Amazingly sustainable. Puts down the Tombstone to slow them down and do a lot of damage to them at the same time. Puck's just farming the jungle. Shadow Shaman sees this though. Just wants to chase her away.
Shadow Shaman should be careful though. He's in really bad position.
But they're going on the Ancient Apparition and he gets nuked down instantly.
How do you turn an ice being into a chicken?
I do not know. But Shadow Shaman does. There's call down used. I think Puck just messed up a combo there. Or it messed up some abilities. Gyrocopter gets nuked down by Ether Shot. There's a Mystic Flare. It won't hit much though. Undying's there. He just managed to save himself. Can he get out there alive? It looks like it. He'll run almost into the tower. He just survived the blast though. Wraith King is still, he has his ultimate though, he also has the mana. He could just keep chasing, he won't do it though. They managed to pick off no one. Almost gets the puck though.
Oh!
Aeol going in, takes down Undying, and Wraith King, at least his ult.
Nice ultimate from the ancient apparition.
Yes, very well played. Noticing that those heroes are really low.
Shame it didn't do that much. It killed Undying, but
That's still a Wraith King ult put on 160-second cooldown though. Unfortunately, Wraith King had hit level 11. If he had only been level 10, he would have had a 260-second cooldown, which would have been pretty good for the Dire at least. So we see that all of the Radiant it looks like they're rotating towards bot, want to pressure this tower right now. Shadow Shaman, Serpent Ward's up again. He's almost level 11. Just one creep
Lone
off.
Druids wanted to go after Gyrocopter, but he's been stopped by the Clockwork.
Very nicely played by Clockwork. I did not even see that. And so Shadow Shaman hits level 6. He's sitting on 3,000 gold, not quite sure what he's going for. Maybe he just wants to get the blink, or maybe he wants to rush the Aghanims. And we see he does actually get his blink first, and then goes for the Aghanims, I suppose. It's an Aeol going in. I don't think he should be using it by now. It does have a short cooldown, though. He might have it back up for the fight. Serpent Ward's used.
And the Serpent won't go in.
There's aggro on the tower, though. They won't be. They could have taken down the Scarlet in that time, I think.
Yes, they could have taken Scarlet Mage.
And now they're just killing the Serpent Ward. It's not really been much use for these right now, unfortunately.
They're actually pushing quite a lot. And they take down the Gyrocopter.
There's Radiance on the very even. I had not realized that. What's the squishy lineup going to do about that?
They can't do anything. Like I said earlier, I thought the team is too squishy, and they are too squishy.
Yes, especially against the Radiance. This is really
the blink and stun from the Wraith King is it's so hard to dodge. It's so hard to predict.
It really is because of the instant factor of it.
And then Skywrath Mage dies in the fountain to the Radiant.
Puck goes out, and now it's just fountain diving. So the possible comeback turned out to be nothing.
Now we only need to get Divine Rapier on Bear and let it die.
They're not well. A Divine Rapier and Gyrocopter might just turn the game around, but that's about it.
I was here third.
I was here third. It's a minor.
Oh,
fun factor. Lone Druid, he gets killed off by the puck and the AA ult. He's looking to get the Vladimir's with lifesteal, even with the Wraith King. They're gonna go back in. They're going on the puck primarily. Troll Warlord goes down though.
Killed the Troll Warlord.
Scarlet Mage gets taken down. There's a Hellfire Blast on the Ancient Apparition. Wraith King, he does have levels. He does have his ult back up. Level 6 doesn't matter that much anymore. And he'll just be running back out of there once he reincarnates. Actually takes down the puck on the way. Maybe Phase Shift might just save her, and the magic sticks are too good. Wraith King goes down, giving Gyrocopter 1300 gold. Undying is also trapped in some cogs now, going down to the tier 3 tower and Clockwork himself.
That might have been just unnecessary throw from the Radiant team.
Yes.
However, the Shadow Shaman
goes
just picked up the double kill, and he's pushing the bottom Dire.
That was a really smart Serpent Ward from the Shadow Shaman. I thought it was a bit bold since he was all alone, but looks like it's turning out well. Let's get CPN in on now. Looks like he'll be going down, doing a lot of damage to Scarlet Mage, and takes down Clockwork as well. Triple kill, might even get a fourth kill from
Shadow Shaman and the tower.
He gets the tower. Really nice Serpent Wards there, doing a lot of work.
He should switch the. Oh, is the Skywrath Mage going to die to the Dire creeps? Radiant creeps even.
Maybe if he runs up there, if the Serpent if the Shadow Shaman sees this, he takes down.
He needs to go back through the middle.
Okay, the Serpent Wards are gone now, and
the Troll Warlord.
He wants to kill. He's running around the other way. This homing missile, though, he probably knows he has to back up by now. Looks to do it. He's
having fun.
Yeah. Gets slowed down. Well, the fun isn't so much fun when you die, unless he goes down.
I think the Radiant team are throwing this. Do this like 5 more times. And they might not be able to push it anymore.
Do this a few more times and the game's over, but since they already got the tier 3 and Shadow Shaman actually just sits on 3,000 gold and a blink 20 minutes in as a support. is amazing, and he'll have his Aghanims really soon.
Also, I want to take your attention to the Roshan pit.
Yes, I was looking at that actually and missed the Scareth Guild bot while that was happening. And well, Lone Druid here will be picking up a Aegis now, and they can definitely get a reaction on that. Dagon picked up by the Puck, and Aegis picked up by the Lone Druid.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Jacob is just flying away.
Wraith King,
All scared.
Wraith King manages to get his Mjolnir now. Not only just Maelstrom, but the full Mjolnir. If he puts that on the bear, that's going to be even more devastating than just a Radiance. They cannot focus the bear if he has the Mjolnir effect on him.
Can the Brave King give the items to bear?
No, but
You just said that. Put it on the bear.
oh no, the effect,
From the
buff,
Brave King.
the Mjolnir buff.
Oh, the active. I completely forgot about that.
Yes, most people actually do forget about it, but it's really good.
Oh, and there it is.
There's
There's the lightning shield.
yes, they put it
Snapping
on the
shot
back.
even.
And they'll just be taking down this tower really quickly. As we just noticed that the Troll Warlord ult actually does not work on the bear. It's not as amazing of a combo. There's an A ult, it goes and hits 3 heroes, actually 4, since Wraith King blinks into it. There's an Aegis used, actually Wraith King doesn't get hit by it, and 2 heroes are down. And Lone Druid, he's back in. Bear's running in, he's going on the clockwork.
No,
It just gets killed off though, but he can re-summon it, and he does.
Brave King entered the Cogwheel arena.
Radiance doing a lot of damage to these 2 heroes, both Jacob and Ancient Vision. Wraith Fire Blast coming in, and double kill for the Lone Druid, while the Serpent Wards take out the ranks. So
Barracks are under
I would say it's GG now.
it was GG a long time ago, but now it's definitely GG.
At least the deity managed to get half of the Radiant team kills.
Yes, they had some chances of coming back, but they didn't quite manage to work on them. And I think
Like I mentioned earlier, the top lane for the Radiant team was MVP in this game.
yeah, the Dire really
They got
just,
8 kills before, I think it was 7-minute mark? I don't remember, but they got 8 kills
Yes.
before 10 minutes. That's for sure.
yes, they really did. And top just was too huge of a loss, and there wasn't much they could do about the game from there. Wait, you fine? Wait, you be fine? Well. Yes.
There's nothing too much here to talk about, but that's
Yeah.
Clockwork initiated and killed him, and the pack is face shipped.
Yes. So
And that's all.
Yeah.
They cannot do anymore.
very much apologize about my pause
They're
there.
just dying too fast.
Wraith King Reincarnation has been used, but called out GG. Some weird language. Really nice Mystic Slayer they're used into the cogs, but doesn't kill off anyone. They're going on the Lone Druid now, and they will take him down with the ult.
Dire's middle tower.
He just buys back. And they're just going for the Mega Creeps, they're not even going for Throne.
They're just going for the make sure we'll not lose victory, and we want to still have some fun by just dapping around.
Wraith King is actually going for a refresher right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Shaman actually
does
opts
that-
for Dagon instead of getting his Aghanims.
Well, more killing potential. He doesn't need Aghanims anymore at this point, really.
No, he really doesn't. It's a fair point.
Dire's middle tower.
Ult going in.
Middle tower have fallen, and the Ancient is open.
Ancient is just gonna go down. Supports all over the place. Jacob, he'll be going down in the end. So does Clockwork. Skyrath. Game isn't quite over yet. What other kills can they get? They're
Game
diving
is
in.
over. Game is over.
Diving in for the A, and that's it.
The Radiant team wins.
That is what I call a win.
Good on you, Radiant team.
Good on
Dire
you.
team ban Rubik. They deserve to lose.
Damn it, Dire. Just don't ban Rubik. That's how you win. Make the other team ban Rubik. Easy, definitely looked like it. So in this game it was just top lane that controlled the game, and bot lane Clockwork didn't have much of a chance. Puck had a good chance mid, but of course can't carry up against 4 heroes. So that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed my co-casting with Sael. If you have, you can always press the subscribe button below. If you have any critique, you can write a comment down below as well. And Sael, you got anything to say?
Well, I'm only going to say that pretty fun. And the Troll World was only level 13.
Yes.
That's actually really surprising. He was the mid hero. Even Shadow Shaman was higher level than him.
He had two kills and 6 stats. That's quite surprising.
That's quite bad for the mid laner. He did manage to get his BKB though.
Yes.
So that's something.
So, thank you for watching. Farewell, everyone. Bye.